This car stands out in the crowd and everybody is just stopping and turning their heads and then being curious about this. So Steve, tell us about how unique this car is.
Well, it started out life as a 1959 Chevrolet El Camino pickup truck. It was the first year for the El Camino. Back in the day, I had one. And in 2003, I bought a Chevrolet retractable hardtop SSR pickup truck. And I always thought that it would be neat to rebody the SSR as a 59 El Camino. So that was the thinking behind this project, which amounts to a 59 El Camino with a retractable hardtop, which they never made. General Motors never made it. And it was nearly impossible to do. The SSR body was 5 inches taller than the 59 Chevrolet body. How do you do that? It's almost impossible. And it was way narrower than the 59 body. And in order to make it look correct, we had to narrow the 59 body, all the body components. The front of the car is about 11.5 inches narrower than original, and the rear is about 7.5 inches narrower than original. And it was basically almost impossible to accomplish, but we did it. It's kind of one of those things, you start it and you get into it and you refuse to give up.
How long did it take for you to finish this whole project?
Well, you have to throw in a divorce and the economic collapse in 2008. If you take that out, it probably took about 2.5 years.
Wow, such dedication. Who helped you along the way?
The man that actually built it, his name is Jordan Quintal. He owns Super Rides by Jordan in Escondido, California. He is a highly accomplished magician at this. He has built a Riddler winner and another car that was a Riddler 8 finalist. Superb builder. He can do things that seem to be impossible, and this is proof.
So let's talk about the engine. What's under the hood?
It is the 2003 Chevrolet SSR engine and transmission. Internally, they're original. They have custom-made covers, and you'll notice you can't find the radiator cap. It's clear over in the fender well. There were a lot of custom things that were done that just nobody else has done. That just goes to testify how unique Jordan is as far as a builder, as a car builder.
And I heard that this car was displayed in SEMA one of those years.
Yes, it was in SEMA one year, and it's been a feature car in Hot Rod Magazine in March of 2015.
Wow.
So I'm proud of it.
Do you happen to own any other cars?
Yeah, I have about 32 other cars. And I have and Jordan is building me another car that the purpose of it is to compete for the Riddler winner in Detroit next March. That's if everything gets done, if it gets finished, and no roadblocks happen, we'll be in Detroit with that car.
So if you own 32 other cars, that means you get to pick and choose different cars to drive every single day.
Well, I could, but I don't. It's impossible to keep that many cars ready to get in and drive. It's just impossible. I'd have to have a crew of a couple of full-time mechanics to do that. Old cars have a way of leaking and batteries go dead, and one problem after another can develop just overnight for no particular reason, and it would be impossible to keep them all drivable. This is the only one of the 32 that I can get in, start it up, and drive it away. The others are stored kind of tightly in my. I have a 7,000 square foot garage that where the other cars are basically kept and displayed. They look like they're ready to get in and drive, but they're not. Most of them are out of gas, and most of them have dead batteries. But that's just the nature of old cars. You keep the cars out of gas because gasoline, when it gets older and older and older, goes bad and can ruin an engine. So that's why I keep the cars out of gas that I'm not going to drive.
Well, you mentioned about the whole retracted back. Is it possible for us to see it in action?
Yes, it is. I'll do it. Let me get the key. I should have had the key out.
Hold on. All right, go ahead. Ooh. Wow. Oh, nice. Oh, I like the feel. It's nice and intimate right here.
The top is now up.
Wow. How fast does this car go?
A typical speed for a 2003 or 4 Chevrolet SSR, it would run, 130 miles an hour or more.
Wow.
But I don't do that. I would have when I was a kid, but I don't do that anymore. And it's too easy to damage them driving them wildly. I drive them very conservatively. Very conservatively.
Well, thank you for bringing this car for us. This is really nice car to see.
Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed it.